Hello, my name is Michelle Painter, and I was hoping to interview you for a website I'm creating of the Columbian Exchange and European colonization because I understand that you've studied a lot about this and are very knowledgeable about this topic.
Yes, I studied a lot about Christopher Columbus and the trading routes he found, and how without half of his discoveries we wouldn't have half the technology and things we have today because of the ideas he traded with the South Americans and Africans. The exchange was a huge trading route named after Christopher Columbus, where he traded plants, human populations, technology, and ideas between North and South America and West Africans. This all happened in the 15th and 16th centuries. It was only babies and grandparents left. A lot of people died from starvation because the middle-aged people provided the food, but since Columbus took them, they were in North and South America, and so a lot of people died off.
Why was the Columbian Exchange such an important event in world history?
The Columbian Exchange was such an important event in world history because it explains how the European nation became the richest and wealthiest in the world. It also explains why slaves were sold to work in fields of sugar, cotton, and tobacco. The Columbian Exchange was an important event that completely transformed the good and the bad in the New and Old World.
What would have happened to today's society if the Columbian Exchange had never occurred?
If the Columbian Exchange had never happened, in today's society we wouldn't have any of the crops because we would have needed to discover seeds for fruits and vegetables. Another thing would be the introduction of new types of animals to new types of landscapes. With animals came diseases, but also food and labor for planting crops. Without being immune to the different types of animals and the different types of people, whenever somebody got sick, it would wipe out large amount of people because of the lack of knowledge of that sickness.
What types of food, grains, livestock, and diseases were transported on the triangular trade routes?
Some foods that were transported were squash, sweet potatoes, tomatoes, and pumpkins, turkeys, tobacco, pineapple, peppers, and cocoa, beans, corn, vanilla, and citrus fruits, bananas, grapes, sugar, and honeybees, olives, turnips, honey, coffee beans, onions, and peaches.